What up, everybody? It is time for another car review. I'll be joined by Paranormal Pat a little later on in the video, and maybe somebody else. I doubt that he'll actually come on, but maybe we can convince him this time. Tonight, we are seeing La Llorona. I probably said that terribly wrong, but it's not La Chancla, so I'm not as afraid of it as I thought I might be. But I don't know what to expect from this. I hate it when it's from the producers of The Conjuring, because I feel like they're trying to go for something that it's not necessarily going to be. So, you know, this could be bad at horror movie night. This could be entertaining horror movie night. Who knows? You know, I just want a couple scares. I want to see, you know, Mexican horror kind of cool. So you don't really see much of it, and maybe this will be fun. So hopefully, you know, it'll be, like I said, a good movie. I'm rambling a little bit, but, you know, guys, let us know what you thought below in the comments, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the review as much as we may or may not enjoy the movie. All right, see you soon. Oh, look, I came upon Pat early, outside for once, not inside. So, got thoughts about La Llorona?
I'm just hoping for some good scares and not put me to sleep like Pet Sematary did. And, you know, it's about time they brought La Llorona into, you know, the picture, you know what I'm saying? Get some Hispanic fucking ghosts up in here and shit.
What are you talking about? It's not going to be a horror movie till it's La Chancla.
You know, like I said, El Cacuy with the chancla.
That's right.
Then it's all bad.
Then it's all terrible.
And,
all right.
You know, they might slap me with a tortilla or something. I'm Hispanic, I can say that, eh?
Oh, I know. All right, we're entering the mall first before we even get into the theater. See you soon. All right, hey everybody. It's Brian here with...
Oh!
and somebody trying to get over there into their car right next to us. So we just went and saw La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Whatever it is. Yeah, so we should probably raise this up a little bit.
We're fucking professionals.
We're hella professionals. So, fucking shit, man.
Llorona, put it down.
I know. Only person that can be up there is fucking Krampus. Krampus can hang out. Anyway, so quick thoughts, Pat.
I enjoyed it. I'm not, you know, like I said, I don't know. We're going spoiler free here, right?
Nah. I don't think we need to be spoiler free on this one.
Well, the twist that it's connected in the whole universe of
the Conjuring universe,
the Conjuring, Annabelle, and all that stuff that was a shock. I did not know. I didn't know it would have anything to do with that. I feel it's a little bit of racist though, that the Warrens apparently are too busy to help out the Latino community.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the church, no, they can't help Latinos, eh?
I mean, I remember, was it in The Conjuring 2, they flew all the way out to fucking England to help out them motherfuckers hella quick, but it's going to take weeks for them to come help the Hispanic community.
Because your case needs to go through the normal thing. There's fucking ghosts and spirits fucking trying to kill my kids, and she's probably going to get them pretty soon, yet nobody can help, not even you? What the fuck? Come on. That's the only way to bring in some fucking spiritual healer bullshit.
Who's gotten his shit pushed in.
Yeah. Man, he's got a tight face.
Anyways, I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the movie of the year or nothing, but...
No, I'm not saying it's either. As far as like a horror movie goes recently that we've seen, this is not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It had some decent tension in it, I think. I just felt like the story needed more. Maybe to it. I think you needed a little more backstory. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's going to be La Llorona, the second, which is going to be like Annabelle Creation, where you're going to get more of the story of her.
La Llorona 2. The Warrens actually give a fuck now. Oh.
Yeah, the Warrens actually give a fuck. Oh. No, so wouldn't it be great if it was La Llorona 2 Back in the Habit and fucking Whoopi Goldberg came out, started fucking singing, got a lot of Lloronas like all dancing all over the place? It'd be fucking great. I'd love to see that.
Be like, yeah, the Warrens were at a taco shop when La Llorona showed up.
No, it's based now, so you go to Trejo's Tacos, right? So Danny Trejo can somehow be a part of the Conjuring universe as Danny Trejo. We're just thinking maybe that's the third La Llorona movie that's going to be coming out. La Llorona 3, Trejo's Tacos.
No, La Llorona 3, Machete.
Machete kills. La Llorona in space. That's going to be number 5.
No, number 4 is always when they go to space.
Really? Is it always number 4? I always forget. I know it was. Yeah, you think you're right. No, Leprechaun.
Leprechaun
but
4.
Jason was 10 before he went to
yeah,
space.
but wasn't Hellraiser like 4?
I think so. I don't fucking know. We're getting way off topic here and going too much into it. I guess maybe it does really show how much I enjoyed the movie. I don't know. I thought it was just kind of okay. I think it was mediocre. It's right in the middle.
It's an enjoyable movie to watch. If it's on, you might just throw it on and watch.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I don't know if you need to see it in the theater. I think that's one of those things, and we don't usually say those type of things, like, oh, you need to go see this in the theater or whatever like that. I think if this came on, like, say you somewhere watching HBO, and it came on HBO, or it popped up in your streaming service, and you're like, you know what? I want to watch a horror movie, a decent horror movie. I'll put on La Llorona, and you won't be, like, dissatisfied. Now, one thing I was upset about, I don't know about you.
Well, there's no chunkas?
No, that Velma didn't show anything.
Oh, I know. She could at least wear a white shirt when she jumped in the pool.
I know. Terrible. But, I mean, she still looks good. I don't know how old she is now. It's funny that I was like, that you were like, oh, it's Velma. I was like, holy shit, it is Velma.
Oh, yeah.
But if you've ever seen the Scooby-Doo movies, the live-action movies.
She was the one that played Velma. She was also in Grandma's Boy.
That's right.
Where she sang Salt and Pepper, Push It, drunk as fuck.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't push it. I don't know. I felt like the acting was decent. The kid actors were just kind of, I thought there was more emotion out of the kids that died in the beginning of the movie, right when the movie first started, than any of the kids. The fucking girl was annoying as all fuck. And I think she was dubbed over. Like, the mouthing didn't seem to match the actual, like, noises that were coming out of her mouth, as Chris Tucker would say.
I think it was a little bit better acting than the girl in Pet Sematary.
No, I think she was better than the girl that was here. But I know you.
What's wrong, Dad?
Uh-huh. I've got staples in my head. But it's just...
I get, actually, thinking about it, she didn't do that bad of a job in Pet Sematary.
Yeah, see? I mean, Dave probably...
I still didn't like the mom.
But I don't think that the only one here that I was kind of like... I don't know. I wasn't sure if I really liked the spiritual healer guy. Like, I felt like he was a little too stoic for his own good, but it did make for some good, like, comedic moments that I didn't expect. Yeah. I wasn't scared. And, but it's just like, everything when you get to the third act of the film, it's just like the same stupid bullshit, like, dumb kid things. Oh, I lost my dolly. I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Like, is it really that fucking important to you? You know, well, maybe it is because the dad happens to be dead. And again, dad's nowhere to be found. It's always mom that's got to solve every fucking little thing.
But at least this time it's because, you know...
Because he's dead?
Yeah, the way that
at
was
least this
out,
way, it's because he's dead.
This time. But no, I mean, honestly, the one thing that I find is funny is you always usually got the kids trying to say, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. You get the parents to say...
I did like that.
You know, shut up, you know.
Shut up in your face.
You shut up in your face. But in this one, the kids didn't want to say shit.
Well, that's because they're fucking Latin kids, man. Latinos are known to, if somebody beats you, your mom beats you, you don't say shit. Okay?
It's true.
What happened? Oh, I fell down the stairs. You know, mom's throwing fucking chanclas left and right at you, and it's like, you never tell anybody. You know, your mom always says, you know, I'm going to make sure I beat you in the way that nobody's going to see it. Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you grow up with Latino parents. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is, you know.
And if your mom and dad don't get you,
yeah.
Your abuela does.
That's right. I thought you were going to say Kakui, who probably is abuela.
That's La Llorona 5. La Llorona 5.
No, it's going to be like those Puppet Master movies where it's like Puppet Master versus the Third Reich. It's going to be La Llorona versus Kakui.
Yeah.
You know, and then somehow the evil Bongin's going to get into, or Annabelle. Oh, God, I can't believe they're making another one of those. Though Creation wasn't that bad, but
I thought Creation was great.
I think it's much better. I liked how it tied into the other one. But again, we're not talking about Annabelle movies. So, I mean, I don't know what else more to say about the film other than it's a straight kind of like, I don't want to say haunted, but ghost movie, right?
I saw a lot of connection to Ghostbusters when he was collecting the goo.
Yeah, that's true. Ghostbusters 2 more than Ghostbusters.
Well, that part, and then like
then there was that giant painting of Vigo.
Yeah, Vigo was in there.
The Carpathian.
Then like when the whole thing with the furniture parts and that she's standing there was the same as when Vigo was trying to get to the baby.
Yeah, I mean, there were some really good, like I said, I think there were some really good scares in there. It did rely a little bit too much on jump scares than I would like, but I didn't think it was that bad. Like, it didn't feel like it was totally forced. There was one dragging somebody down a hallway scene, that I don't know why horror movies just got to do that nowadays still.
Well, it's also kind of a trope in that universe of that happening. So.
Oh, yeah. In the Conjuring universe, it's like, ah! I'm back. But it's that, I don't know.
It's not a James Wan film unless someone's being dragged down the hall.
Did that happen in Aquaman? Because that was a James Wan film. I think it probably did when they got to the like scary part with all the creatures of the deep. Yeah. Somebody got dragged under. Maybe it was a creature.
The thing with Mary Poppins' voice. Remember, he grabbed him and was.
Oh yeah, dragged him off screen. But I mean, like I said, I think the scares. I think it does good on tension. I think it does good setting up everything that you're going to get to. It was better than I expected. Much better than I expected.
I didn't go into this. Like I said, I didn't go into this movie thinking it was going to be movie of the fucking year.
I honestly thought it was going to be terrible.
As long as I wanted something that kept me entertained the whole time and maybe got me. And there was, I forget which scene it was. I think it was something when the glass was breaking. I didn't jump, but I kind of went, oh.
Oh, the door. The door got me. The one where the son, he goes to get the door and he's like trying to open it. And because she's calling to him and the latch won't, it's keeping the door. And then the mom goes over there, closes the door, and she's like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden the door like slams open. Like that kind of got me. But the rest of it I thought was, you could see things coming, but I thought that it was relatively good.
Yeah, security guard's looking at us all crazy.
Security guard is like looking at us and we're going through. So anyway,
he's walking around.
He's like walking around trying to find out what we're doing. That's great. We can get the security guard on camera one of these times. Maybe he'll come back. He's gonna put his hands on the glass. But yeah. So, what would you give the film overall, Patrick?
I give it a 3 out of 5. Drowning kids.
That's yeah. I was gonna do the same. Let's do 3 out of 5 red seeds. It's like I said, it's got decent scares. It does have a lot of flashing lights, though. It seemed like they flashed a lot. Like it did like blinking type things.
Oh, you mean the people that are in the front row taking the pictures?
No, there was that, but Latinos, they want to record the movie. I got to show this to my friends later.
I can't. How come you
Mexican Americans go to the movies, record the movie?
Why? How come? Where's the first 10 minutes of the movie? Well, we're Hispanic. We were late.
We were
Hispanic, so we were
15 minutes late to the movie. That's right. Or your hand was covering it because you didn't realize that you had the camera upside down or something. And anyway, yeah.
Mexican Americans, we go to the movies with reserved seating, but sit in someone else's seat anyways.
That's right. Mexican Americans, we take our kids who are 2 years old to the movies. That one kid was like, he had to be like 5. He was really small. Also, all the kids.
But that was an educational video for him.
That's true.
They said, look, La Llorona.
See, I told you that she's fucking real, okay?
Mijo, La Llorona, pendejo. I don't have extensive Spanish vocabulary.
There we go. Yeah, it's just pendejo and puta chinga tu madre. Oh, wait. Okay, we're going too far.
Hey, can I say this real quick?
Sure. You can say what you want.
She was the most beautiful woman in that part of Mexico.
Oh, she's fucking ugly. That part of Mexico must have been the ugliest part of fucking Mexico.
I mean, I was like, is she wearing the makeup already? What the fuck? I mean, come on, man. They could have got some kind of...
Because they do the thing. They say that, and then you see her from far away, and you're just kind of like... I was really going to be like, okay, well, it's far away, so maybe
far
up close.
Away, she looked like she had man features.
But then they show her up close when she, like, in one of the parts of the film, and you're like, ugh, you are not the most beautiful woman in Mexico. Well, maybe back in 1863 when it first started, she was the most beautiful woman in Mexico. Also, the fact that it's 1973 and everybody is so multicultural and so, like, happy around each other, you know.
But no one's listening to disco.
That's true. Nobody is listening to disco. Disco duck. Anyway, so, Pat, why don't you go ahead and plug yourself?
Oh, you can find Paranormal Pativity Podcast. Excuse me. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and IGTV at Paranormal Pat 64. You can find me on YouTube at Paranormal Pativity Podcast, and of course on Facebook. Anywhere you can find this guy at the Terrible Terror, you can find me. Well, maybe you can find him on a little bit more than me, but Apple Podcast, Spreaker, and Spotify for sure.
Yep. Don't forget to go ahead and check out, if you haven't already, the podcast for the Terrible Terror on Akira, which is released either the same time that this video was or before or possibly after. I don't know, whenever the fuck the video goes up, but it'll be up pretty soon from when this was recorded on Friday night when we went and saw the movie. So let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below as well. Always like to hear you guys' reaction. And if there's other movies outside of this that you think that we should check out, or if you know more about the lore. I know there's a really great podcast episode from the Beyond the Void podcast. It's one of the really early ones. They did a whole breakdown of the whole legend of La Llorona, Llorona, whatever the fuck.
My Sharona.
So go ahead and check them out and check that podcast episode out because it's very interesting.
Breaking news on this right here.
Oh.
I had to record my podcast, and I just decided it's going to be about La Llorona.
Oh, there you go. So he's going to be recording his podcast and whatever her name is.
My Sharona.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bye.
Bum, 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 bum.